Well, we are big believers in mainstream green home building, and so tops on our list will always be healthy building design. You want to make sure that the occupants of a building, whether it's a home or a commercial building, are going to be healthy, and that means that you control the pollutants. Eliminating the source of the pollutants is always going to be your best strategy. In many homes, excess moisture is going to be a significant pollutant. So the way you eliminate that source of pollutant is you put in effective bathroom exhaust fans. You cover bare earth underneath a crawl space of a home with plastic to keep the moisture from coming up into the home. You look at putting timers on bathroom fans so that when occupants will take a shower and they leave the bathroom, the moisture still stays, but the fan will continue to run because of the timer, so you get the moisture out of the bathroom. We are big believers in looking at whole house ventilation so that you bring in fresh air in the amount that you need it and you distribute it throughout the house to the areas that you need it to be distributed to. And that can be done very economically now and increase comfort, increase health of the building, and also maintain energy efficiency. The key when you're designing any aspect of a home, ventilation is a good example, is you really have to look at the specifics of the climate that you're building in, also the specifics of the design and the ventilation needs. In a very mild climate, like the southeast, for example, we can often just bring in a simple fresh air intake duct and distribute that air through the central or forced air heating and cooling equipment. And that works fine in our area. There's always good, better, and best. To go one step above that, then you can look at a controlled whole house ventilation system where you're bringing in outside air. Typically, you're filtering that air, which is good. You're often capturing the energy of room air and exchanging that to the fresh air as you bring it in so that there's less of an energy penalty. You can also transfer moisture between your exhaust air and your intake air. That also is going to improve comfort and healthy building design as well as save energy. All these systems need to work, though, with the rest of the house. And so you need to make sure that you integrate your ventilation system with your heating and air conditioning system. You need to make sure that you're looking at spot ventilation for kitchens and bathrooms and how that might interact with a central whole house ventilation system. There have been numerous studies that have been done that shows the American public cares about the environment. They also care about the health of their family, and they put it together. They know that when they buy a green home, that these are going to be benefits that will not only be just for their own family, but for the broader community there. And they're willing to pay for that. And so I think that's important. The energy savings and the water savings from green homes actually pay customers to go green. Almost always, if you factor in the extra cost for energy efficiency into the mortgage, the increase in your monthly mortgage bill is going to be less than the monthly savings that you get on your utility bills. And so really from the beginning, you've got a positive cash flow as a homeowner. Pay a little bit more on your mortgage, which is the largest investment most of us ever make, buying a home, and you get a return on that investment, and pay for that investment with energy savings and water savings.